What up? It's Wall Street Hit My Line. Back again, ready to talk to you all. Back on that second channel type of grind. Because today I'm feeling myself and I want to talk about some stuff because I love talking to you guys. So, I want to talk about a quote that I heard a long time ago. And I honestly don't know who the quote really comes from, but I remember hearing it I remember hearing it for the first time from one of my favorite NBA players, Kevin Durant. And the quote goes, "Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard." And that is so true. It's like, it's crazy how many instances I've seen in my life where, I've seen talented people, whether it be in music or sports or, just working at a job. Like, so many people don't understand how much better they could be because of the talents they already have, right? Like, I've had friends that are like, 6'7", 6'8", and they're on the basketball team, but they're not really doing much. They kind of just show up. They, are doing, they're partying too much, this, that, whatever, where it's like, if you really locked in, like, you're 6'8", you could probably earn yourself a scholarship. You could probably go play overseas. You could probably do something like that. Cause like, me, I'm like 6'1", maybe like 6 foot, 6'1", depends on the day, and, I used to play basketball every single day. I used to get up like 100 to 300 shots every day. And I got really good, and I would, do ball handling drills. I would do everything, right? But it's a lot harder for someone who's 6 feet tall, to get into the league. Whereas if you're 6'8", like, you're already taller than the vast majority of the world. So teams are going to look at that. It's very important. Something that's very useful, obviously, in basketball, just being closer to the rim. But it's funny because, a lot of guys have this, God-given talent, whether it be their height or their speed or their quickness or whatever, things that aren't really teachable. And they let it pass them by because they're just like, they've always relied on their talent, so they've never had to work hard. And when you've never had to work hard, it's very easy for you to start trying to work hard, later in life, and you're like, oh, I'm not going to do this. This is too much. So if you can start working hard and working very consistently and doing tough things to get to that goal at a young age, you're going to set yourself up for so many good things in life, because hard work will always beat talent. And I truly, truly believe that. It doesn't matter how talented you are at one thing or another. If you're doing it every day, you're going to build up that talent, right? Your talent's just not going to be God-given. It's going to be created through your practice and your effort. And it's funny how real of a quote that's become. I remember hearing it for the first time when I was like 12 or 13, and I was like, okay, all right, like, Kevin Durant knows what's up. I gotta lock in and do what I gotta do. And it's just, don't get frustrated, right? Like, you have to work hard, and it's going to take time for you to reach your goal. That's why I try never to put a timeline on something, right? Like, you could achieve your goal tomorrow, or you could achieve your goal in 5 years from now, but just continue doing what you're doing day in and day out. If you keep making that same progress every day, you're going to keep chipping away at that goal, right? It's like there's like this cartoon of the dude, like, mining his way through a tunnel. And it's like, I think, in the picture, he like turns around, but you can see that he's like a couple inches away from like the treasure chest, right? So just imagine you're using that pickaxe to get to that treasure chest. You're 10 years down the road. Don't turn back now, right? You might be 1 day out. You might be 2 days out. You might be a month out. But, that 10 years worth of work is going to be worth it if you just put in that extra day or two or a month, what have you. Like, it's all going to pay off. So you just got to stay grounded, stay dedicated to your craft and what you do and what you believe in, and good things will come your way. It's just, it's without a doubt. You just have to believe in it, and, it will deliver for you. I promise. So, I'm trying to think of another instance. I mean, there's plenty of things like, I've never been the most talented guy, right? Like, I've never been like, oh, I'm just immediately, picking this thing up, real quick, like I've always been like coordinated. So like sports were always a little bit easier for me to get into, but it wasn't like, I wasn't blowing people away. But as long as you just practice, right? Like everything is going to seem tough at first, but once you do it, a week straight, 2 weeks straight, 3 weeks straight, a month straight, 6 months straight, like the level of improvement is crazy. And you just need to have the attention span and the endurance to really make it that far. You just have to be passionate about it and care about it, and you'll get there. You just have to be dedicated and consistent and stay disciplined. And that's really all you can do, right? So just leave everything else in, the hands of God, hands of the universe, what have you, and good things will come your way. Good things will certainly come your way, So hard work beats talent, and hard work especially beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So keep doing your thing, keep grinding, keep showing out, keep showing motherfuckers what you're about, and that's it. Keep it up, big dog. I'll check you later, though. Stay safe, handle business, stand on business. Peace.